All right, Flames Nation, welcome to another version of Klassy's Korner. We're excited today. We have a special guest, Curtis Granderson, back on campus. Curtis, we'll get into it. Having an alum back is very special for us. So, tell us a little bit why you're back here today.
Well, I come back for the Major League Baseball All-Star break to do our Grandkids Academy camp here at CG Field. I can't call it my full name, so I nickname it and call it CG Field, but on UIC's campus. We have great weather. We got the best view in all of sports is right here. And we got a bunch of kids from all over the Chicagoland area. The cool thing about this camp is you get a chance to see everything that Chicago and not only UIC stands for. Diversity, kids from all over, different ranges, and just having a lot of fun.
So tell us a little bit more about the Grandkids Foundation. What groups do you have out here today? We see your old high school TF South out here helping out. So what does that mean to you? And what does who do you help out with the Grandkids Foundation?
So the Grandkids Foundation just celebrated 10 years last year. So now we're in our 11th season, which I never would have imagined. But everything all started from all the different people that have helped me get to where I am today. My local Little League, which is Linwood and Lansing, we had some of those kids out here. My high school, TF South, those kids were out here today. UIC, we have teammates of mine and classmates of mine from UIC that are here. And then obviously getting a chance to be a part of Major League Baseball, the Players Association's here. So we have a big group of people all out here helping out a lot of these kids. Some of them are playing baseball for the first time, some of them are on teams, but it's a mixture of everything. Boys and girls all having a good time.
Good. Well, one of the things we're trying to do here at UIC, which is obviously evident while you were here at UIC, but we want them to get a world-class education, what they're obviously getting here. We want them to give back to the community, which is what you're obviously doing, and then we want them to take over the world and be successful no matter what they do, whether it's play pro baseball, become an engineer. And so, a lot of our audience are our student athletes and our fans. Why is it important to give back to the community?
I think the big thing about giving back to the community is realizing that the community helped you get to where you are today. That's why a lot of the helpers that I bring out here are all people that have impacted me in some form or way. Whether it's being a friend growing up, some of these kids I've known since 4th grade. We're now a lot older than that. But they've gone off to college, they've learned their trade, they've gone to have great careers, and whatever it happens to be, some happen to be athletics, some happen to be in the business field or other walks of life. But all those different things have helped me get to this point, and that's why you want to give back, because you were once that kid. You were once one of these kids that we've brought out here today to help out, and hopefully you can help them become a you or a better version than you.
Absolutely. Well, let's back up to your junior year in college here. Get drafted in the 3rd round by the Detroit Tigers. It was important for you to get that degree, to knock out that degree. So why was it so important to you?
So my degree was something that was always important. Regardless of what happened on the baseball field, it was something they could never take away. An interesting trivia for any current student here, I actually stayed in MRH my senior year.
Did you really?
So I was staying there my senior year while being a professional baseball player and coming back to school to get my degree. I was there for the fall and the spring until it was time to go to spring training. Then I ended up graduating later on that winter here in 2003. And then I was able to go ahead and just play baseball and relax and go. And I think a combination of knowing I had my degree taken care of, if baseball didn't work, I could fall back on a lot of other different things, gave me an opportunity just to relax and play baseball and have fun, just like what we did with all the kids out here today. And that's what's helped me get to where I am.
Good. And then what about, we'll stay in your college days here. What was your favorite part about coming to UIC?
I'd say a combination of a bunch of different things. About being in Chicago was one of my favorites. The diversity, because that's what the world is like. As I've got a chance to be older and travel around and see different people, it's been so cool and neat that in my 18, 19, 20, 21-year-old age group, I was meeting people from these parts of the world. I remember having classmates from Africa, classmates from all over Europe, from all over North America, and now I've got a chance to go there and promote the game and be a part of making this global thing in baseball what it is and what you see here at the Grandkids Academy. So I really enjoyed all those combination of things being at UIC, and the reason why I come back here all the time. Work out here, train here, bring the kids here, and have a lot of fun here.
Is it true that you're almost a 2-sport athlete here at UIC?
I was close. I was a little bit. Actually, some of the guys that helped me out played Division I basketball here at UIC, but a broken thumb ended up ending my basketball career, and I was like, let's see what this baseball thing can do, and here we are, still getting a chance to play it years later.
I think it ended up pretty well for you.
It worked out good. I still get to watch a lot of great games. So
how about this question may get you in a little bit of trouble.
Alrighty.
So the great baseball coach at UIC, Mike D. He doesn't like the limelight. He doesn't like interviews. He wins his 600th game here this year.
Awesome.
Our fans need to know more about Mike D. Tell the fans something that they normally wouldn't know about Coach D here.
Let's see. Coach D loves coffee, so he drinks a lot of coffee.
Sure.
He's very calm, but he can get very upset and angry at times. But it's a quiet yelling, but it all for good reason. He's trying to get the best out of everybody. He's constantly focused on graduating kids here.
Yeah.
My college roommate, JP Carey, that was one of the biggest things and biggest accomplishments of his coaching career, was seeing JP graduate. Me and JP are still cool friends to this day, and one of the things that he's been able to do and looks back on is I stayed and was able to get my education with help part with Coach D. So he's done a lot of great things. He's had a bunch of different kids that have played underneath them, some of which have come back to help with the camp today.
Yeah.
So it's been awesome getting a chance to work with Coach D and still be friends with him to this day.
You know, earlier you addressed the attendees of the Grandkids Foundation or the Academy here, and you talked about doing the little things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the little things can make a big impact a long way. So what advice do you have for young people that, you know, that want to follow in your footsteps?
I think the biggest advice I would give the young people is example of what we did today. You don't have to be a name, you don't have to have money to give your time, to show how exciting your life has been and how you can put that in you. But also giving them the realization that you've had hurdles, that you've had challenges, but you also come from where they come from. And look at me, look at where I'm at. I'm a high school student athlete, I'm a college student athlete, I'm attending college, I'm graduating, I'm doing all these different things. And none of that cost any money. It's just a combination of making some of the good decisions, speaking from your experiences, and a lot of these kids are paying attention and listening to it.
Yeah.
A lot of kids go, I've been here before, I've come to this camp, I remember that. And they want to come back because they enjoyed it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, so today is National Hot Dog Day.
Right.
And Chicago, no better
Yes.
place to be than National Hot Dog Day. Chicago hot dog or Toronto poutine?
Oh, I gotta take Chicago hot dog all day, you know. I'm gonna load it up real quick. I may take the first bite and everything might fall off.
Yeah.
But then I still have
Do you
it
put
there
ketchup
later.
on it?
I'll have it on the side. I don't need it though.
All
yeah,
right.
I'm a mustard guy.
All right,
yes.
that's good. How about me? I'm coming up my year anniversary in Chicago.
All right.
This is your hometown.
Yes.
So any favorite restaurants? Anyone I need to check out?
Good place to celebrate. Well, now since it's the summertime, you got to get outside because, as you know, in Chicago, days like today are far and few. But when we do get them, they're some of the best. So I would say try to get on a rooftop. Maybe Cindy's rooftop would be a good one.
Cindy's rooftop.
That way you can check out Millennium Park and see the lake and have a good meal and celebrate.
Okay. Where do you go for your favorite meal when you come back to town?
Actually, I'm trying to get to a rooftop. I was in Chinatown yesterday getting some Chinese food because some of the best in the world is here in Chicago.
Yeah, absolutely.
My first meal I had here was actually in Pilsen. So as you can see, I stayed close. I went to Catina Reggio and got some Spanish food over there. Tonight I might go to Gibson's Italia.
All right.
Yeah, because I haven't been to the new spot. No,
it's beautiful. It's
that's what I've been hearing. So yeah, take advantage of the view, and obviously Gibson's is a staple here in Chicago.
Outstanding. Well, we appreciate all you do for UIC Athletics, all you do for the community, and welcome back, and appreciate you having you on Klassy's Corner.
Awesome. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you.